Okay, so this is charmoffensive.ee. I'm Stuart and I'm here with Volts.
Hello.
So this is Barney, Blythe and Ben, yes?
Yep.
Okay, right. So fantastic gig, guys. This is the first time I've seen you play live, but I want to know, you've been together for how long? For a couple of years now?
Yeah, a bit more than that.
Yeah, probably
3 years.
getting up to 3 years.
Yeah.
And I was reading that the two guys met at university and then you joined a bit later?
That's right, yeah, we met in London.
Right.
Pub.
In a pub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As with all the best band unions, yeah. Okay. So, did it take a while for you to craft your sound? Because it's a very specific sound, isn't it?
We crafted it, I don't know. I think we still are, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of started with one song which was Vultures that we played tonight. And then that was the sort of instigator that kind of everything else came from that. And there's been sort of little winding roads we've gone off on. And I think we're still figuring out the sign now. We're doing well at the moment though. I think we've got a good focus of where we're at.
Right. I mean, I was reading that Blythe, your vocal style comes a little bit from Kate Bush. I mean, have you also been listening to Alison Goldfrapp and people like that to get inspiration, or?
Yeah, Goldfrapp's. I don't know whether Goldfrapp's really an inspiration, but I've definitely heard a lot of electronica, and that feeds in. But I'm kind of old school with my influences, and more sort of Kate Bush and Björk and people like that, PJ Harvey, and then other jazz artists and stuff like that. So it's kind of, I've gotten really eclectic with my taste. So.
And do you have any classical training?
I did go to a mezzo-soprano called Rebecca Chapelow in Bristol for a little bit. I kind of went to a gospel singer teacher, and then I went to a classical teacher, and now I'm being taught by a lady who does a much more modern technique. But Volts is very athletic, so I have to take care of my voice quite a lot, as I haven't done tonight because I've been drinking really hard.
Got some croak on.
So is drinking bad for the voice? This is news to me.
I try not to drink before I go on stage. Yeah. I think it's just because I'm quite emotional when I perform, and so naturally that sort of constricts the voice a little bit. So you have to be quite careful.
And I found with the three of you, there was an element of theatre there. I mean, it wasn't just two guys standing behind keyboards like the Pet Shop Boys or something. I mean, you were all moving and you were all getting involved. Is there a bit of method acting there? Do you have to really get into the song to actually find your place?
I find I can't really dance without like beaters or a sampler, so I just have to get all my energy out when we're playing live. I think it depends on the crowd a lot as well. I think when it's a fun crowd, busy crowd like it was tonight, it's really easy. If it's a bit sparse or a bit of a bad crowd, then you have to force yourself a bit more. But no, it felt pretty natural to me. Yeah, they were really nice, weren't they?
And had you heard from your Polish fans beforehand? Did you know that anyone was coming out tonight?
There's been a few tweets and stuff, yeah. And then actually we got a notice on Facebook. There are quite a few Polish people that follow us on Facebook, so we're sort of hopeful there'll be a few people that knew our tracks.
Which country apart from the UK do you think you're biggest in at the moment?
Probably America has the most plays and stuff, I think.
Is that because of 50 Shades of Grey, partly? Can we talk about 50 Shades?
Yeah, we might involuntarily shudder a bit.
Should we all pretend to be in a plane? Or do you want to take your belt off and we can just reenact?
Oh God. What is it that makes you shudder about the 50 Shades soundtrack? Because it was your big break, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There were really good things about it. Like the director was really lovely, and that was all good. And the song is a really good song. But I think it's fair to say there are connotations to that song that aren't very good.
Right. Okay. But still, it was your big commercial break. Probably you've got a lot of fans through it and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's helped us out massively. Yeah.
But you'd now like to move on from that and find your place away from soundtracks, I guess, for a while.
I guess we just definitely don't want to be the 50 Shades of Grey band, you know.
True enough.
You know, we're all into a bit of kinky sex, but at the same time.
Who isn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was great to watch. You know what? It was amazing to see the song amplified in a cinema with a feature-length film. That was amazing.
But was there parts of you that thought, oh, they're doing that with our song?
Well, it was in a hand glider, so.
And now every time I see a glider, I just get a fucking song in my head. It's really weird, like conditioned.
Okay.
I enjoy watching gliders.
Yeah.
But moving moving away from the movie for a bit, I mean, your songwriting process, so is it lyrics first, then music, or music then lyrics, or a bit of
It's
in
normally
between?
music first and then lyrics, yeah. That's
Yeah.
normally how it works.
Right, right. So which bit comes first, the processing or the percussion, or what?
It depends really. Yeah, it depends on the song. I mean, some songs have come from a kind of little, like Lifespan came from a little bit belt line, which Barn wrote, and then I sort of took that away and wrote a little piano thing over it. But some songs have just come from complete randomness. So it depends.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's got a really like important riff, then that's probably the thing that leads it.
Yeah, quite often I think Cry No More is obviously one of our bigger songs came from that cyclical riff that just went round and round and round, and it was finding the chords to fit the riff, so it's very much how it's.
A lot of bands talk about quality control. I mean, like, you guys seem to have really good quality control because all of your songs seem to have that real emotional edge, but have there been any songs that you've just thrown out and decided not to use?
Oh my god.
So many.
So many. Honestly, Ben must have written so many songs that we haven't ended up. Not because necessarily the song itself wasn't good at the beginning, because the process just didn't quite work out. Yeah.
It's good to be harsh.
So what has to work for it to be a great song in your opinion?
It's annoyingly, it's sort of impossible to put your finger on. There are just songs that just click, and you can't plan for it. So, it's just some just work. And you also notice it playing live as well. You know, it's the ones that kind of cut through more than others, and that's a big part of it as well.
Yeah, especially as a lot of the time I'm interpreting Ben's songwriting, so kind of it depends on us all as well. Barney's interpreting it, producing it, so if it works as a collaboration, then the song becomes good, but it has to kind of go through the middle.
And just time. Like, we've got this weird thing where whenever we're working on a song, we're all convinced it's the best thing ever. And then it takes like a week and you're like, oh, shit.
And do you ever get this case where you think of an idea and then a week later you think, oh, to hell with this, so I've been working on it for too long now, it doesn't feel spontaneous anymore?
Sometimes, but then sometimes you work at it for months and it ends up being really good. So if there was a method to it, then everyone would be on the case. It just changes all the time, really.
Okay, so what's next for you guys? You've got some tracks out, do you have an album out at the moment?
No, not yet. We're working on finishing
It's
that.
almost finished.
And who's producing it?
Me.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I've never seen that many percussion instruments on one stage. How did you? I mean, like how did you select your percussion? Because like it seems like you've got a drum machine and you've got stand-up drums and you've got bells. Like, how did you come up with the optimum sound for your record?
The main thing was to stop it being two guys with laptops and a singer, because we really didn't want it to be static. Electronic could be really fucking boring. No one's doing anything. So it was mainly, it started off visually. We really wanted to do something exciting visually, and then started playing with the percussion instruments, and yeah, it just evolved naturally, really.
We're going to have more. Like we're inviting a drummer to play with us for our next big London show.
Oh, fantastic!
So it's going to, hopefully have even more of the rhythm brought out visually.
I love bands with two drummers. I think they're the best.
He's in Caribou. He's playing with two drums.
No, I mean I was thinking back. I was thinking like because Adam and the Ants used to have two drummers, that kind of thing. So you know those early '80s bands. There were a lot of them with two drummers. There was a band called Rialto in the '90s. I don't know if you're. I mean, I guess it's kind of ask your parents moment, isn't it? You remember them?
I know the name, yeah.
Okay. Well, they had two drummers. That was one of the best things about them, to be honest. But,
It
yeah.
must be difficult to keep that time gig.
It must be awesomely difficult, I would have thought, but but they were great anyway. And so were you guys, and thank you very much for talking to me.
No worries.
All right, cheers.
Thanks, Stuart.